time to go. Fingers crossed the way down is far less eventful than the way up was. We were here by ourselves last night, though. No one today. So quiet seems like a good sign. We met the sweetest people last night. I have to tell you about them in the car. But they recommended a tire shop where we should be able to get new tires. So we're gonna stop by there first, I think. See how it goes. Steep. Whew, this way up is steep.
11%.
Go, La Tortuga, go! Go. Good. Alright, got a little flat spot for a minute before we start the descent. It's a long way down. I think we're at 6,300 feet elevation. Is that right?
Back online.
Yep.
You're on the fastest
Yeah, David
route.
said yes.
You arrive
So
at 11:47
that's,
a.m.
I think, pretty similar to Denver.
About 1,000 feet higher than Denver.
Ah, and when we started the descent up, I guess, what was that, Sunday morning?
Mm-hmm.
We were at the beach, so we were at sea level. So we came up pretty quickly. And we'll go back down pretty quickly too. It's supposed to be pretty hot this week. I was reading a post a local put on a Facebook page I follow, and I guess in this region it's supposed to be very hot, 80s and 90s. So I guess we soaked up our cool nights, and we're gonna be back to the steamy heat here in a few minutes. Hi, Mr. Cow. Talk about a mirador. Look at this view. Wow. Stunning. I don't know if those are other volcanoes or just mountains. I have to look on the map. Thought this would be the perfect time to fly the drone. Would you just look at this view? We've come down a good bit. Seems like the brakes are still doing okay. David said the rims are cool to the touch still, so that's a good sign. So we're gonna continue on. It's been quiet so far. Haven't seen another car, thankfully, because the part we just went down was basically just a one-lane road. There weren't really any spots for pull-offs until now, and the pull-off is not a great place where you really would want to pull off anyway. But if you need to, you could. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. Little girls dancing.
This little road has been a pretty good steep incline down. I've been a little worried about the brakes, especially after our Whistler incident where we overheated them pretty good, so I just stopped here to put the back of my hand on the rim and feel the brake temperature, and they're definitely starting to heat up a little bit, so we'll sit here for a few minutes and let them cool down and then carry on our way. I'm not sure how much further we have till we're at the bottom, but I'd say we're at least halfway down now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
David's checking the brakes again. What do you think?
Pretty hot.
Uh-oh. Yes, we're gonna sit for a little while. We've come down quite a bit. Our elevation app says we're down to around 5,000 feet, but still quite a ways to go.
Yeah, I think the town of Hala is at 2,000 feet. So we got 3,000 feet to go.
No big deal.
Yeah, it should get a little better. Eventually we'll get back to the spot where we had the 2 lines of pavement run, and I think we can probably go fast enough there to where first gear will keep us slowed down. But on this cobblestone, I just can't go fast enough to let the engine slow us down, so I'm having to stay on the brakes. But we'll make it, just gotta keep an eye on it.
Slow and steady. Oh my gosh, you hear that? We thought something was wrong with the truck, but that's a bird. Can't really see them in the trees. So it looks like they're maybe black. I can see them, they're pretty far away. Glad it wasn't the truck. Well, we passed our first cattle guard and gate, so we must be getting close to the farm. And the road seems to be sort of flattening out, so that's a good sign too.
Yep, I'm finally able to let off the brakes, and we're just coasting in first gear now. So that should really help our brakes cool off.
No smoke today. That's a good sign. We found our little concrete tire tracks. Very exciting. And we found the farm, and we found a horse.
A few horses.
Oh, a couple more. So funny. But hopefully this will make it a little easier to let off the brakes some. Oh, spooked that horse a little.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, it's okay. We made it down, and we're about to pull into Hala. Ironically, we are just passing our first car on the road. So, 2 big lessons were learned. One is know when all the holidays
meters,
are in the country you're
right.
in. And the other is maybe don't drive on the weekend if you can avoid it, especially on little 1-lane roads.
Yeah, it was an inexpensive lesson. 4 tires, about $1,000, maybe a little more. It's one we'll definitely remember.
Turn right.
Yes, I suppose it makes for a good story. Hopefully we don't have to have too many good stories like that though. I think we're coming out of Hala now. Such a cute town. And luckily today we were going with the flow of traffic. We had a big Ram truck to follow too, so it worked out well for us. He seemed to know the easier roads to take out of town. But we actually just spoke with some of our new friends when we were up at
In 200 meters, continue
yesterday. We met 2 of the sweetest couples. Our new friends are named Richard and Sandra, and actually we're going to meet Richard now. He lives nearby in a
straight.
town called Ahuacatlán, and they were telling us that we should be able to get tires there, so he's actually going to meet us at the gas station and take us to the tire shop and help us see if we can get that done. They're just so
600 meters.
kind.
Keep left at the fork.
So yesterday we met them, and then another couple. We met Jose Luis and his wife Letty, and they were just the kindest people. They wanted to know a little bit about the camper, and we chatted with them as best we could because they spoke some English but not very much, and our Spanish is not very good, but they were so patient with us. They even invited us to come and have dinner with them over at their picnic table after they finished a walk. When we first chatted with them, they were going for a hike down the way where we were camped, and they asked if we had seen any animals. They were actually a little bit nervous, I think, because they said they had heard that there were wild boars and pumas, and I don't know, maybe other animals, but it took us so long to figure out what they were asking about the wild boars because we didn't know the name of a wild boar. So we figured it out and got our Google Translate out. But they were a little bit worried about us camping up there last night all alone too with the animals. So they had invited us and really encouraged us to come stay at their house last night rather than camping up there. But we assured them we were fine and it was okay. And it really was. We didn't see anything but cows and horses. So it was okay. But they are just so sweet. So we're headed to Ahuacatlán now, and hopefully they'll have our tires. We have seen some big trucks here. Like I said, we were just behind a Ram truck, and he had pretty big tires. So fingers crossed that'll work out. And I think when we head towards Guadalajara, we're gonna try to meet up with our other friends, Jose Luis and Letty. Yeah, we'll see if it worked out. I think it was hard to totally understand because, again, my Spanish isn't that great, but I'm pretty sure they were all trying to have us stay at their homes. And they gave us some recommendations of places to go in the area and just general recommendations for things to do or not do. And they were just so sweet. So we really enjoyed hanging out with them. And so, yeah, I guess we'll see how our adventure with tires go. Okay, getting our new tires. Thanks to our new friends. Right, they're lifting the truck up. Got it on all jacks. Here's where the stick was. David just pulled it out. Do you want the letters in the front or not showing?
Not showing.
Maybe, okay, so eso en the frente. Sí, sí. Gracias. Oh.
So much pain out of this little stick right here.
Working away. Okay, they were almost finished. We've probably only been here about 30 minutes. We've made quick work of this. They're putting our spare tire back. Switched it out for the previous spare tire, putting it back up there. We got 4 new ones.
This is on the way.
David has to. Said it's challenging to get the spare tire back up there due to the hitch. Got some new shoes. Here we go. Less than 30 minutes, I think. So we got our new tires and we went and saw our friend's house. It's really pretty, and they're taking us to get some tacos. Actually, we're gonna try something a little bit different this time. So this is the church in Ahuacatlán. And right over here is the little park, the city center. That's where we're having our lunch. Okay, we're having tostadas. David's had already a good part of his. How is it?
Very tasty. Qué rico.
All right, so these are our friends, Sandra and Richard. They've been so helpful to us, getting us our new tires.
Such great hospitality.
Yes. After eating, Sandra and Ricardo showed us their cute town of Ahuacatlán. So pretty here. On October 4th, they have a big town party with a band and dancing. And after that, they loaded us up with tasty treats and trinkets. Per usual, all good things must come to an end. We had more driving to do before dark, so we hugged our new friends goodbye and continued on our way. Kindness is unmatched, I have to say. So not only did Sandra and Richard help us get our tires fixed, showed us their town, took us to a fun spot for lunch, and so much more. They also gave us some fun trinkets, like this cute mug with a photo we took of them at the volcano a few days ago. So cute! I guess they sell these maybe in their little tienda. And they also gave us some of their tortilla chips that they make. Yeah, and these hats that say the Mexican state that we're in. Oh my gosh, so many good things. And before we went and got lunch, we went to their house and they gave us some chocolate bananas that they make, because they also do that, and they make ice cream and sell those in their tienda. And it was so yummy. They actually offered to give us some chocolate bananas to put in our freezer, but I told them sadly we didn't have room. But so many good things. They're just the kindest people. Another city center. On our way to Tequila. The GPS says we have about an hour if we take the toll road versus almost 2 hours if we take the Libre or free road. So given that it's already 5 p.m., we're going to go ahead and take the toll road and make it quick and easy, hopefully. And we've already got a spot set up to camp for tonight. We've had some friends stay there, has good reviews. It's actually a tequila distillery. And then we get to camp on property, and it includes a tour. So that should be perfect. We're excited. It's been a good day, a long day. We're tired. We've got new tires. We've got full bellies. And we've got full hearts because our new friends, Sandra and Ricardo, are just so sweet, so kind. They gave us far too many gifts and showed us way too much kindness. And we had such a great time with them. So, it was a good day. But, on to tequila. This is Volcán Tequila, I believe. So our second volcano in one day. But don't worry, we will not be camping up on top of it. I think we've had enough volcanoes for a little while. If you liked this video, let us know by liking and subscribing. And don't forget, you can see more of the journey on Instagram and TikTok. Cheers, friends!